guys, welcome back to my channel. I am TK Beauty, and in today's video we are going to be doing our January favorites. Guys, I have so many favorites for you guys. That's going to include books, purses, food, skincare, makeup, you name it, we got it in this favorites video. So before we jump into this video, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that notification bell also, so that you'll know every time I upload a new video. So let's just jump right on into this video. Since we got a little bit of everything, guys, I think I'm going to start with food first. The very first thing I want to mention to you guys, it is from Trader Joe's. It is the organic sweet cream creamer. Y'all, this is so good. I like to use this two different ways. So I like to pour a little bit of this in my hot teas in the morning time. Since I have started back making my matchas now, what I like to do is use this to make my sweet cream cold foam. It's much lighter than using a heavy cream, and I like that. Now, I've tried the spice vanilla one. I don't love that one as much, and I really thought I was gonna like that one more than this one, but this is my favorite one from Trader Joe's. Something else that I like to use in conjunction with that when it comes to my matchas is also from Trader Joe's. This is the bourbon vanilla bean syrup. Oh, y'all, this makes my matchas taste so good, like a vanilla ice cream. It tastes so good. You only need a little bit of this, but it definitely has helped to elevate my matchas as well. So I love using these two together. I feel like I got quite a few food items from Trader Joe's. I just happened to go in there. They had some new products in there, and I was like, let me just try it. So this was new. I didn't think I was gonna love this like I do, but I've had so far what, 2 or 3 of these. But this is the Trader Joe's beef and queso bowl. You get Spanish style rice, seasoned ground beef, queso cheese sauce, vegetables, and shredded white cheddar cheese. Y'all, this is delicious. This bowl is delicious, and I just like to have something on hand, like when I come home from work or something and I don't feel like cooking and I need something quick to eat. This works for me, and this is, like I said, this is delicious, and I would definitely repurchase this again because I really do like this. This is, me and a lady in Trader Joe's was talking about this. She was like, isn't this so good? I was like, absolutely. Something else that's new from Trader Joe's, and I just let me just try it and see if I was gonna like it. It's this spicy Alfredo fusillian pasta. Y'all, I got 2 more bags downstairs in the deep freezer because I really like this pasta. I think this is my 2nd or 3rd bag of this because it's so good, especially with the next product that I'm gonna mention. You could eat this by itself, or you can have just a little bit of this with some shrimp or some chicken or some fish or something. This is delicious. It is spicy, so if you don't like spicy, do not pick up this pasta, but it is delicious. And I like to pair this with this blackened Atlantic salmon that I get from Costco. This is something new that my Costco has had. I typically just get the regular salmon that they have in there, but when I saw this, I was like, I want the blackened, and honey, this don't disappoint. This is so good. I literally have 2 left in here, so this week I'll be back in Costco because I need to pick up some more of this. This is just a go-to. I can cut these in half, have a little bit now, have a little bit later. So I really, really like this fish. It's delicious. The next thing that I want to mention to you guys, it is actually a TV show that my coworker had mentioned to me, and I checked it out, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good show. It's only 6 episodes, and the name of it is His and Hers on Netflix. Oh my God. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It's action-packed. It's got a lot going on in there, but it is a really, really good show. Again, it's only 6 episodes, so if you guys are looking for something to watch, I would definitely recommend watching His and Hers on Netflix. I will pop a picture up somewhere. So it is really good. If you have watched it, comment down below and let me know what your thoughts were on it. Something else that I want to mention that I have really enjoyed, I finished my book. You guys know my goal this year is to read more books. I really enjoy reading but I don't always make the time to read. Something that I've been trying to do is not spend as much time on social media, and that has really helped me to focus and do some other things. So this book that I read this month, it's called The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. This book, it was overall, this was a really good book. I'm glad that I bought this. I'm glad that I picked it up, and I'm glad that I read it because it is about two twins that could pass for white, and they, you know, they're living their separate lives. One is living her life as a black girl, and then the other one decides that she's going to live her life as a white woman. But it just has so much in this that, I mean, it's going to frustrate you, it's going to make you mad, it's going to, you know, make you want to turn the page to see what's next. So I really did enjoy this. The only thing about this book that I did not enjoy was probably the ending of this book. I felt like the end could have been better. I was expecting a little bit more in the end, and I probably would say, like, even in the middle, I felt like they were spending too much time on, you know, one character, and I'm just like, why are we spending all our time here? But, you know, it all ended up coming together. But overall, I think this is a good book. Also this month, I picked up a nice work bag, you guys. Like, I have been in a market looking for a work bag, and I found one. I finally found one, and it was the Coach Rogue 40 bag. Y'all, I love this bag. I did do a short unboxing my bag and showing you guys how I decorated the front, but I absolutely love this bag. I get so many compliments on this bag. Y'all, this was not the bag that I thought I was gonna buy from Coach. I really thought I was gonna get the Empire 40, I believe. The Empire Coverall 40. I have been eyeing that bag for so long, but I started to realize, is this going to really fit what I need, you know, for my lifestyle with working and just doing other stuff too. And I was just on the fence about it until I saw this bag, and I'm like, I have to have it. And yeah, I love this bag. It has the feet on the bottom. It has a lot of compartments to it. I absolutely love it. I did have my coworker to wrap it in this scarf for me, and yeah, I thought it was really pretty. So I have a lot going on here, but I love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So this again is the Rogue 40 bag. It is again a very popular bag. It is probably sold out on Coach's website, but if you're looking for this bag, I would recommend just calling a Coach store, seeing if they have it in stock, and, you know, maybe grabbing it that way, because that's what I had to do because they canceled my order. So I ended up just calling the store, not even to see if they had the bag. I called the store to see when they were going to get it back in stock, and the lady was just like, we have a couple here. Would you like for me to put it on hold for you? Please. Thank you. And here she is. Let's talk about a couple of skincare products. First one is this, ooh, let me put my glasses on. The first one is by Spa Sensuals. This is the Shimmer Multi-Purpose Dry Oil. It's supposed to give you a radiant glow for face and for body. Now, I picked up two of these. I picked these up from the Dollar Tree. And as you guys can see, I have been using these up. So, when I first started using it, first of all, I saw this guy on TikTok using this, and his skin looked really, really beautiful. He definitely had a nice radiant glow to his skin. So when I first started using this, I was just like, I don't know if this is really like doing anything for my skin, but I kept just using it or whatever. And one day I put this on and I looked in the mirror. I said, oh, this definitely gives a nice radiant glow to the skin. I really, really do like this. This makes my skin look really, really nice. But I feel like this is something that you have to continue to use before you will actually see any like results from it. So I have one more of these. If I see these again in Dollar Tree, I'm definitely picking this up. Another skincare product that I love from Dollar Tree, it is the Global Beauty Care Rice Water Foaming Enzyme Cleanser. I did not know what to expect from this cleanser. This was a really nice cleanser. I would definitely repurchase this as well. Again, I like a cleanser that foams up really well. I like that it cleanses my skin really nicely. It doesn't dry out my skin. This is pretty much gone. You guys will probably see this again in the empties. I probably have just a little squeeze in here, and this is a wrap here. Okay, and then the last skincare product I have to mention for you guys, it is from TKBEAUTY7. It is their Revive Eye Serum. This has ginseng and retinol in it. I feel like for the money, I picked this up during the Sephora fall sale. And I feel like for the money, this is not a bad eye cream at all. I feel like it definitely hydrates underneath my eyes. Puffiness is not necessarily an issue for me, so I can't really speak to that, but it definitely hydrates underneath my eyes, which is what I need. I want to talk about a couple of body care products and like a perfume, which I've mentioned before. So I'm going to do the perfume, or the, it's not a perfume, it's a, what do you call it? A spray? Like a perfume spray, and that's from Victoria's Secret. It is the Tease Cream Cloud. Again, I had another coworker that put me on to this, and y'all, I have been using this nonstop. This smells amazing. I use this with all of my perfumes, that's number one, but it was a perfume that I wasn't really loving, and I use this with it along with my Nemette, and it just brought that perfume to life for me. So I really love this. And then I have two body care products to mention to you guys, which are recent. They're very new. So the fact that I'm mentioning them, that tells you that I really love these two products. They're both from Trader Joe's. It is their Ultra Rich Body Butter line. I got the body butter, and then I have the body wash oil. Love these two. I like the scent of this. It is a light scent. It's a vanilla and orchid scent, warm vanilla, and it's very light, and I can't wait to pair this body butter with my Saltaire Saltwater Vanilla Nourishing Body Oil. I feel like these two would go really good together. It's very rich and thick, and I think that's why I like it. And yeah, again, it smells really nice. And it's hydrating, which is what I like too. Look at that. It's very hydrating. I love how rich this is. I'm glad I picked these up just to try it. And now also, I'm glad that Trader Joe's has testers in there where you can smell the body butters before you actually buy them, because all their body butters aren't worth buying, but this one for me was worth picking up. That brings me to makeup. Let's talk some makeup products that I have been loving. Let's start with some brushes that I have been loving. The first brush is this Hourglass like dual-ended powder brush I got during the Sephora fall sale. Love this brush. I love my Sephora collection powder brush, but of course I love this one too, because I do love a good dual-sided brush. And I like to use this to apply my powder or dust away or whatever. I can use this for a lot of different things, but I really love this brush. So I'm glad that I picked it up, because Hourglass brushes, Hourglass anything is expensive. So yeah, to get a little $1 or $2 off is worth it. The next brush that I have, I totally forgot about this brush, and I think it's because it's so small, but this is the Say blush brush. Like I said, I forgot all about it because it's so small, but I started using it for my blush, and I absolutely love this brush. So I definitely want to try some more of their brushes, because I really like this. It's just easy to use. I have two concealers that I have definitely been gravitating towards a lot lately. They are Ionic Camouflage liquid concealers. I have one in neutral light medium, and then this one is in neutral medium dark. I like to mix these two together, and I would say this is like a medium coverage concealer, but these are really, really nice. I really, really do like these concealers, and I'm glad that I gave these a try, especially in the Dollar Tree for $1.25. So I have two powders here that I have been loving. The first one, it is the powder that I use underneath my eyes, and I don't know why it took me so long to jump on this bandwagon, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade number 3 for underneath my eyes, y'all. I cannot get enough of this powder. I feel like I'm gonna have to get the full size. Even though I like how compact this is, I really like how smooth this looks underneath the eye. I love the shade of this because it's not too bright for me. It looks really good. My makeup does not crease or anything, so yeah, I really do like this. This definitely packs a punch. And the other powder that I like to use for all over, it is the One Size Boucle Silk powder in Deepest. Y'all, I love this powder. I love to wear this when I have foundation on, but I also love to wear this when I don't wear any foundation because it just looks so good. Just gives a nice silky like finish to the skin. It looks good. Now, of course, we have a couple of blushes to mention. The first blush that I'm gonna mention is, this has been in my collection for quite some time, and I just haven't reached for it like that, and I pulled it out so that I could get more use out of it, and I absolutely love it. This is the Patrick Ta blush in Oh She's Different. I don't know why I was not reaching for this. Like, it's a cream and powder blush duo, and you apply the powder first and then you top it with the cream. And I know that sounds crazy, but it looks so good. And sometimes I'll leave it like that, or sometimes I'll go in with another blush, but this just by itself, it's a beautiful everyday blush combo, and it just looks good on its own. And I love rediscovering like products in my collection that I just put to the side, didn't really reach for like that. This one definitely surprised me. I'm like, let me just try to get some use out of it. But I absolutely love this, and I've just been reaching for this. This is a new blush for me as well. This is the Maybelline Cloud blush, and I got mine in the shade Toasted Sky. This is a beautiful blush. It's in that like toasted teddy color from Rhode, and this is so moussey. How I like to apply this is I like to just dip my fingers in here and just put it on my cheeks and then blend it out with a brush. This is so moussey. It's so beautiful. It blends out really, really nicely, and you can leave it like it is, or I like to top it with a powder blush. But I really like these. Maybelline did a really, really good job with these blushes. I'm glad I got my hand on at least one of these. I have to mention this. It is like one of my go-tos at this point, blush and highlighter, and that is the Huda Beauty palette, and I got mine in the shade Roseberry. I absolutely love this blush palette. I wore it today, and I just, every time I wear this palette, I get a lot of compliments on it, and I use this as a highlighter, and then I'll top it off with like maybe a gold highlighter or something. It just looks so beautiful. Huda Beauty did a really good job with these blushes, and I'm just glad I got my hands on it. No matter what blush I use, I'm gonna always top it with this. The Maybelline one, I used this today, and I topped it off with this because they go together. This goes with everything. Two bronzers that I have really been loving. I picked these both up during the Sephora fall sale as well. This is from LYS, and it is their stick bronzer, and I got mine in the shade, I'm gonna have to put the shade on the screen, but y'all, this, I love this. It's so easy to use. You just swipe, 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 swipe wherever you want to, you know, put your bronzer. And it blends out so nicely. Like, I really like this because it's not messy at all. It blends out really nice and smooth. It's creamy. I love this. I'm so glad that I picked this up because I love it. I was really torn between this one and the Rare Beauty bronzer, and I was like, I'm gonna try LYS, and I'm glad that I did because I absolutely love this. The powder bronzer that I like to top that off with is from House Labs. I also picked this up during the Sephora sale, and this is in Kaya Spice. It just looks good. These two together, they just look so good. This also blends out really, really nicely. A little bit of this just goes a long way. It's so velvety and it just looks so good. And I just, again, I love these two together. So I have been reaching for both of these. You can't have one without the other. I have two setting sprays here that I'm going to mention. I've mentioned them before. It is my One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. I love to use this after I get through applying my powder and stuff. I like to go in with this. This just helps my makeup to kind of like feel settled in. But I also like to use this one when I'm not really wearing any makeup. When I'm wearing foundation, after I have applied all of my powders, I like to use this. But then I also like to set at the end with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Spray. This is a nice setting spray. I really, really do like this. You definitely have to shake this up really, really well before you spray it, but these two work really, really well together. So this is in the middle of my makeup routine, and then this is at the end of my makeup routine. But I do not use this when I don't wear foundation. I don't use this because I don't have on anything really to really have to set my face in like that. So I don't use this, but I do use this. So let's talk lip liners and lippies. My go-tos have been this LYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Lip Lock. I really do like these. My only gripe with this though is that I feel like the way that people complain about the Huda Beauty ones drying out, that is my gripe with this one, because I feel like this dried out kind of quick for me. Would I repurchase these? Yes, but I feel like maybe I need to store this one upside down too, just so that it can, you know, give me a little bit more. Love pairing this with my Clinique Black Honey lip gloss. Y'all, this lip gloss, I need another one because I'm at the end of my road almost with this lip gloss. I feel like when I didn't want to wear like a lipstick or a liquid lipstick or anything like that, I feel like these two just came in handy because it gave me a nice little pigment to my lips, and I was good to go with whatever makeup look that I decided to go with. So I really have enjoyed this combo. And then another combo that I have really been enjoying lately, it's been my Maybelline Lifter Liner in Cross the Line. I really like this, and I need to sharpen it, child. I'm gonna use that down to the nitty gritty, okay? But it's a beautiful brown lip liner, and I've been pairing it with my Fenty lip gloss. I have to put the name on the screen, but these two together have been just perfect. Again, when I just want a little bit of color to my lips, this has come in handy for me. And that brings me to my last three products, which are eyeshadow palettes. And these eyeshadow palettes are not new. Like, you guys have heard me talk about all three of these before, but I have to mention them again because I pulled them from my Shop My Stash, and I have definitely been getting good use out of all three of these palettes. The very first one I'm going to mention is my Natasha Denona Ice Sculpt Texture and Tone palette, the dramatic one. Now, I will say this is absolutely a beautiful eyeshadow palette, and I do love this. Now, I think I mentioned in my tutorial that the shimmer shades are not like her typical shimmer shades, right? They are a little bit softer. They're not as glittery or as shimmery as I would like now that I have used this palette a lot more. Because when I think of dramatic, I think of, you know, my shimmers popping. So I don't think the shimmer shades necessarily give me that dramatic look. They may give me like maybe soft dramatic, but I still reach for this. This is just such a beautiful eyeshadow palette, a neutral tone eyeshadow palette, and still love it. I do wish that the shimmer shades in here were just a little bit more pigmented, but I still really appreciate the softness of the shimmer shades, them not being super blingy or whatnot. So I do really like this palette, and I've been getting a lot of use out of this palette, so love this. The other palette that I have really been loving, of course, is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork 7 palette. I have no choice but to love this palette. She was expensive, but You know, it's so funny because I saw on TikTok that she's coming out with another small palette, and I saw a TikToker saying that if you have this palette, you already have those colors, which is the shades that I kind of used on my eye today, because this is the palette that I used. I'll show you guys a picture. I'll pop it up somewhere so I can show you the palette that she's coming out with and how I was able to use this in my Lightwork 7 palette. I am going to switch the colors around because it's more of like a neutral tone palette, but it just, my look, I feel like came out really pretty. But anyway, I've been getting a lot of use out of this palette. It's such a beautiful palette. I love this palette. I mean, the colors are very pigmented. My camera cut off on me, but what I was saying is I absolutely love this palette, and again, it's what I used on my eyes today. And I mean, the colors, they're just there. They're pigmented. You don't have to work hard with this eyeshadow palette. I mean, whatever you use, you're gonna create something beautiful. And I just love this, and I feel like this was worth every bit of the money. And then the last palette, when I don't want to use Natasha Denona, when I don't feel like using Danessa Myricks, this has been my go-to because I can really create something simple, one and done, and I'm good to go, or just one and I'm good to go. And that has been the ColourPop, the Twilight Saga New Moon palette. Y'all, I'm just gonna hate to stop using this palette because I need to use some other palettes, but she has definitely girl. Okay, so I just had an eyeshadow just came out, so I have to be very careful with this, but this palette is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna have to probably press that eyeshadow palette back in there, but this is a really beautiful eyeshadow palette. These are the colors here on the back. Now, I will say this is the second eyeshadow that has fallen out of this pan on me. So these shadows to me seem like they're very fragile. I had another shadow that came out when I first got this, and I had to press it in. So I don't like how fragile these are, but colors and the pigment, it's there. It's a beautiful palette. I just hate that they're falling out on me like this. But I love the palette nevertheless, so I've been using this a lot lately. Anyway, guys, those are all of my January favorites. Comment down below and let me know what are some of your January favorites. It could be anything because I've shared with you guys a lot of a lot of things in here. It could be anything. I'm interested in knowing what some of your favorite products have been for the month of January. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget, guys, to comment down below, thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.